today we are going to continuing from yesterday's session onwards. It's variables. Okay. So how to use variables and all we will see. But the thing is, first to try to understand the syntax. So you people, everyone knows the syntax. But the problem is how we are going to using the concepts. That is very, very important. Select, declare, begin and end. So this is anonymous block in PLSQL. You have even exception, you can going to use it or not using, that is not the matter, but you can going to use it. Here it is. So yesterday also I asked few of the questions, right? So now the thing is, what are the things you are going to declaring? You need see different type of things yesterday we declared. Can you anyone tell me what are the things we declared yesterday? Anyone tell me what are the things we declared? Variables. What type of variables it is? You declared different type of variables, right? Scalar, right? Scalar variables you declare, right? Scalar variables means date data types, number data types, character data types.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What else? Some constant value declaration we did, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Constant. So we'll see today this is, and you used it what type and row type also you did. Okay, and assigning some constant values also we are seeing. Let's see that. So here we are going to yesterday what we are using only SQL statements. As of now, only SQL statements you are using. SQL statements. Okay, what else? What else you did? Output
Conditions.
statement. Output statement. Sorry, what is that?
Condition loops.
Condition. What condition you used in yesterday class? No, I'm
Yesterday.
asking. So far what we are done. That is the one. Okay. So output statements you did here. Now, as a person, you need to think about what other things we can use it, how to use it. That is very, very important. So try to practice most of all the examples. So the day by day, people become into very strong on that one. So now we are going to discussing variables. Okay. A variable is nothing but its name given by the storage area in that program. See, suppose variable is nothing but why you want variables? You want to store something. So where you will going to store? Yes or no? In PLSQL block, you want to store something in local. Is it local or is it in the database it is going to store? So yesterday we done, right? So now suppose what we done yesterday, select statement we did and into statement we did. So where it is going to store the data? Right. So tell me where it is going to store this. Okay. What happened? This is. That's fine. Okay. Anyhow, so I will going to save it. Now tell me where this information is going to store. ln_rec. This is called as the record type variable. Now in this record type variable, so what's going on here? See where you are storing the information about 7521 employee data. Whatever the data, are you going to store it in the database? So please come out and speak out.
No, sir.
No, but if it is no, where we are storing?
In variables, sir.
In variable,
Local.
yes. Local variable, fine. Why you want to store in local variable? Why you want to store in local variable? See, The data itself, it is available in empty table in the database. Why you want to fetch the data from the database and storing into local variable?
Use the data in output statements.
To print into the database, to print into that. Okay, so you need to print, right? For that purpose, you are going to fetching from local variable. So PLSQL, now you understand what is the use of variables. Variables is used to store the data locally. Understand? So what type of variables you are using, that is different. You can going to discuss one by one. What type of variables you can see? Different type of variables we can see. So now that variables we are going to using variable declaration in PLSQL. How we are going to declaring and what purpose we are using, all things you can going to see. Variable of constant, you can use constant keyword. Understand? Constant keyword. And data type not null, and what is the value you want to keep. Now it's a simple logic. So in this, let me go into different example. One second. Right. Suppose something it is missing. Right. In this example, suppose now I declared one variable here, salutation. So here we can see subtypes we created and we declared it. Now simple one, just I'm going to declaring one variable called as a message. Just it's not message, it's already we created a subtype for message. Let's use it in different word. Okay. So just ln and lc underscore message colon assignment variable of welcome. I did welcome. Okay. And now, so here, one second, I want to show it as a number way, not into character. Let's, 1 second. Now suppose something ln underscore number colon of 10. So I gave it 10. Now one more is ln underscore global underscore global number constant of, okay, so where it's a number data type, okay, colon equal to 20. Now this is also number. What is the difference between the first one and second one? Line number 47 and 48. So both are number data type, first of all. So both you are going to assigning some value to that variable. Okay. And what is the difference is only constant keyword. Now ln number 10 is there. So I will going to display this output. Okay. I will going to display this output. Even how we will going to display, let's see. Now you can going to display your output here. So I don't want subtypes and salutation. These all things you can going to remove it. So if you want, and then just here also I will going to remove. So this is also not required. Now just I will going to display hello ln number and ln global number. So I will try to display both the things. Now what is the output will come now? Hello, anyone tell me what is the output will come? What is the output will come now? Why we people are going to thinking this much time? Look and tell me, is there any hard in this? Any new thing we did? Nothing, right? What is the output will come? Hello?
Sir, number number 10 global
See,
number.
one second, Krishna. See, you people are not responding properly. Okay, then we will going to on the video, all of you, so that we will going to understand if people are going. Is their session in the session is there or not? Or if people are following, we will going to look at all of you. So I don't want to go that way, and I don't want to trouble all of you. So try to respond on time when we are asking if people know or don't know. Yes, Sai, tell me, what is the output will come here? Hello?
Sir,
10
number
and 20 will come. Is there any hard? I don't know. See, if it is simple thing,
number
okay, 10 and 20 will come. Number
number
10,
10
global number 20. What is wrong in this? I don't know. So, okay, let's what I will going to do. Now I will try to change into that ln number is going to suppose 15. So I reassigned again. So now I assigned into 15. So ln global number is equal to 25. So now what is the output will come? $25. What is the output will come? What is the error? The expression ln global number cannot be used as an assignment target. Line number 9. Understand? The reason is once you use constant, you cannot going to change the value in anywhere in the program. In anywhere in the program, wherever you are going to using, you cannot going to change that value once you used the constant keyword. Keep on mind that is okay. So similar way we can going to see some values in that globally it is constant. Okay, globally it is a constant, so you cannot change that value. So simply you can going to use that constant keyword. Right.
Okay.
Let's go and do it some more examples. Here simply try to we are displaying some values. This already we discussed percentage type, right? So percentage type, percentage row type we already discussed yesterday session. So we'll move on to the next one. So hope all of you going to use that percentage type, percentage row type, those all things. So now declaring constant values. Even now constant values now also we just now we done, right? So now one more example, it's calculating radius and area. Let's see. So this is one of the example. So in this example, what you will going to learn is, let's see. So in this example, what you will going to learn? So here you will going to constant of 5. The value is we are going to putting constant. That means you cannot going to change that. And the rest of things all are in the nothing here. Simply we're going to use formula. Radius is 9.5, diameter is radius 2r. See, suppose if you are strong in mathematical, how diameter will come? 2r. 2r means 2 into radius. Circumference will come 2 pi r. Pi value is constant, 2 pi r. Okay, area it will come pi r square. So just we did some calculation here and then we try to display the output here. Okay, so now you can go, let's going to see what is global variable. So you cannot change the global variable, right? So this is the one we cannot change it here. So now let's execute it. Invalid statement. What is the invalid statement? So here we are declared pi, right? Pi constant number. You don't need to declare pi constant number here. that is not required. Even already you did in the down, right? So it is a constant number. So that's all. Now you can see the output of, okay, radius 9.5, diameter 19, circumference and area you are calculated. So you can going to use it your arithmetic operators like this way, multiplication, division, whatever it is, all things. So what you need to remember here, so now constant. So if you want, you can try it inside somewhere you need to change. Yes, you can try that as well. So already I show you in the above example. Suppose if you try to change the constant value, it will not accept in anywhere in the program. So keep on mind that is. Okay. So constants, how to use constants we are seeing. And we have some literals. So literal is nothing but just what are the variables will going to data types. Literals is a data types already we had discussed, right? So this is the numeric literals, character literals, string literals. How to, that is means it's a format how we will going to following that. Characters is it should be in single quotes, strings it should be in single quotes, string is like that. Okay, boolean is a true or false null statements, and dates is going to follow the dates range. Okay, so then let's move on to operators. So this is very important concept again. So in SQL already you people are seeing arithmetic operators, relational operators, comparison, logical, string operators and all. Now in PLSQL, see whatever you are using functions or operators or set functions, whatever it is, everything we will going to use in PLSQL as well. Understand that. You should have to compare with what you did there, and you can going to rework it into the PLSQL. Okay. So here you can see arithmetic operators. So you can going to see all addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and exponentation also you can going to do it. But how we are doing is, it's a very simple example. It's straightforward statements. DBMS output underscore line 10 plus 5. Constant values you did. In the similar way, you can going to declare some value variable and assign that assign value into the variable, and you can display variables into the DBMS output also you can going to do. See, these all are very basic statements. Okay. So once you people are good in the basics, then you people can able to write a good procedures, functions, packages, and triggers. Okay, next you can see the relational operators also. So the relational comparison we can going to do it. See, suppose A equal to B, if the condition is true, then it will move into inside of the loop, inside of the condition. Okay. Any comparison operators you can going to use it. It depends on your requirement, you can going to do it. Now we declare just two variables, A and B. A is 21, B 10. Now we are going to writing a if statement here. If else statement. Okay. So if else statement, how it will be going to working. If the condition is true, then it will execute inside of the statement, inside of the condition. If the condition is fails, then it will jump into the else condition. Okay, so let's 1 second. See, this looks like this examples is very simple, but you need to use it into different scenarios in the same examples. So understand, right? Hope you people got it. Let's show you some examples here. So let me show you. Okay, and this is A less than B. That statement also we need to copy. 1 second. Right. So here it is very simple example. So what you need to do, you need to compare with the same statement and use it into different scenarios. So what we are going to doing here now. So we declare just two variables, so one 21, another one b is 10. So a equal to b is the condition is true.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, it's false.
No, sir.
Yeah, it
False.
will jump to
Another.
else statement. Yeah, and in the similar way, a less than b, a greater than b, and whatever it is. Again, we changed the variables. A is 5, b is 20. A less than or equal to b. Condition is true. True or false? True. Okay. So like that, b greater than or equal to a, like that, a not equal to b. Whatever it is, all the conditions is going to executed. Okay. So you can see just outputs. So based on the condition, if statement. So what you need to understand in this example, it is how you are using relational operators. Relation between A and B. Condition is A equal to. So how you are using relation operators and how you are using condition, if statements. If condition, then followed by the statements and end. Once you started, it means see what is your coding style. How are you going to write a coding? Tell me, anyone. Suppose I want to do small just I want to display my name, that's all. Tell me the statement. I want to display my name, just simply I want to display name. How we will going to do that? Anyone tell me? Hello.
Okay.
That just want to display one name, any name, that's all. Why we people are in silent mode?
Huh?
Can you keep mute once? Yes. Tell me, Revati, how do you display one name, any name? Suppose I want to display your name. How we will going to do that? Hello.
Declare.
Tell me. Okay. Declare. Okay.
In begin section, sir, in declare section, message. In declare section, message type is varchar 2 of 10 equal to
Okay.
single quotes name
Okay.
single quotes end. In begin section, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line message.
Is it done?
Close brace. Semicolon.
Okay.
Name also semicolon, sir. End with semicolon. End.
Okay.
Semicolon.
Okay.
That's
Is it
it.
done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. So, sorry, Kavya, can you tell me, is it correct or wrong?
No, sir.
Yes, Kavya, tell me, is it correct or wrong?
Sir, in the message varchar to obtain in 76th line, instead of name, we have to keep the name, I think.
Okay, you feel it, you want to keep some name. Okay, I will going to keep quotes. Okay. What else? Anything wrong?
No, sir.
No. And did she follow the as per standards coding?
What, sir?
Did she follow the coding standards? I mean, coding standards means the coding style, how you did. So are you going to see, suppose now, see, suppose I did declare begin. What I did immediately, if I declare begin, if I entered begin, what I did immediately so far, see, I did some anonymous blocks, right? If you start begin means what you need to do. If people understand what I'm asking.
Executable
Okay,
comment.
skip.
Executable code.
What executable comment? No,
Maybe.
no. Okay, fine. See, always follow the standards. Okay, how we are doing that? See, suppose here Revati, what she told, declare, and she said message and varchar to obtain. How do you going to know that message in the first itself? See, if it is, I'm asking a very simple one, so that is the reason you think about it. So you need a one message and variable, but I don't know variable message itself. Understand, right? So if you go into any coding style, first if you are going to put just you need still do you need declare also? Why do I want to declare and message and again printing here? Why can't you put it directly codes here? That's all right. Why I want him to do one more line on two more lines here? Is it required?
No, sir.
Yes or no? Is it required?
Yes.
No.
No, sir.
No,
No,
it's
sir.
not required. Understand, right? So how you will going to do your coding? Suppose something you want to do. Okay, what you will going to do? Simply you can begin. And
Begin.
simply once you start begin means immediately you need to end up. That is not happen. So you people that begin and doing so a lot of things, blah blah blah, and finally you said it is the end. It's not the correct style of coding. If you do begin and say try to uh, do it in this way, okay? All of you see, suppose you started begin, okay? Begin you did means immediately you need to end. Why you want to do something and then you can end? Okay, here it is only two line statement, so then you understand begin end is needed. Let me show you some PLSQL coding. I think I have. Let me show you. Okay. Now see, I took one package name what I did previously. So sometime back I did this packages. Now suppose suppose if you are going to doing coding, how you are going to doing is I started begin and I did blah 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 something, and again I did some if condition blah blah blah, okay, and I did some loop condition and again blah blah blah, and next I did again one more begin and doing blah 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 blah, okay. So I did again if else statements, okay, and I did blah 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 something. Now what I want to do, I did one more begin here, okay, begin and doing something like that, and did some exception. Now tell me, Revati, how many, what are I did now, what I need to end here? How many begins I opened, how many if conditions I opened, how many loops I opened, and how many, what are the things is up. So now how do you going to end this? So which begin where it is going to end, which if condition where it is end, which loop where it is end? Yes or no? Now can you tell me, you people, anyone tell me, how are you going to end now?
I have to verify the entire code once.
See now you forget, right? So what you need to end, what you need to do, what hits nothing. It's see now suppose instead of you are going to doing, okay. Now instead of what you are going to doing, suppose begin, immediately I did end up. Understand? So I did something, blah blah blah. So something you did, okay. And then again I did if condition, immediately I did end if condition, okay. So you did something, so on so on so on, okay. Again I did what I did, again I did loop condition. So what I did, immediately I did end loop, okay, end loop. So you did something inside of something, what else it is going to, again inside I am going to doing if condition, you want me to do it end if. Understand? Inside of if condition you did some begin again, so that means you should have to end it immediately. See, this is clear now. So again see, suppose and I feel it, I want to write it one more loop condition. So where you have to end this loop, line number 18 I start a loop where I need to end, where I need to end the loop. I start a loop where I need to end this loop. You have to end the loop into 32 line before end. So before end, why I need to end the loop? The reason is I started a loop after the begin. So that means you need to end the loop. Okay, I will going to start the if condition here itself directly. Suppose something I want to do, I write one more if condition here. So where I need to end the end if condition?
Before the
Before the loop,
end.
sir.
Before end loop. End. Now tell me which one is good compared to the, is it this is the good, this is the style of good, or this is the style of good?
Second one, sir.
So this is the what I'm going to expecting all of you, okay. This is the what I'm going to expecting all of you. See, if you want to do best coding, you have to follow properly then only can able to do it. So let's see this. One of the keep mute please. Right. So this is one of the package I created some time back. Okay. Now you can see the coding. See the coding how it is. See how many lines code it is. 3,300 lines code it is. Some programs it will went to 10,000 also, 15,000 lines code. Now, how do you going to understand it? This is, suppose I gave this package to analyze it. You people should have to understand it. What things we done, how we done. If you want to do such a type of package coding, you have to follow the standards clearly. You can see everything is clear. See, I started a begin. Inside statements we are putting. Immediately we start if condition. If is ended, again one more if condition, one more if condition. And if you start begin means immediately you have to put the exception. Is that is happening or not? If you are doing any begin, immediately you need to put the exception also. Understand? So from the day one onwards, try to put like a habit of doing the ways. Got it?
Okay, sir.
See, she's doing here, but how she is doing here, I'm not going to pointing out to her. So I'm trying to suggesting all of you. You don't need to declare first. When you are going to realize it to declaration, when the variables you are going to using inside of the executable statement, you people should have to use that. What you use, you will going to declare the variables. Clear? So that is the next. Let's move on to this example. So now you people understand clearly what the style of you need to follow it. So whatever it is, now can you please going to compare with the same statement and compare with your real-time scenario? Like suppose if you want to go with your employees and departments one, how do you going to do compare with? I want to going to compare with the salaries. How do you going to do now? I want to pick it 2 employees data and 2 employees salary I want to pick and I want to compare with. How do you going to do that now? Anyone suggest me? Employees are there, right? Otherwise you can going to pick it 2 departments sum of salary and you can compare with both the departments. How we will going to do that now? So my requirement is now I have departments, right? So different type of departments we have. In this department wise sum of salary, I want to get it only 2 departments, department 30 and 40. Based on that sum of their amount, I need to put it here. Department A is equal to B. I mean A's department salary is equal to B's department A. Like that we can do. Any suggestion or idea how we will going to do? First of all, is the requirement is clear, all of you? The requirement is I want to compare with 2 department wise sum of salaries. Is it clear? Try to speak out one by one. Clear or not? If it is not clear, what is not clear? If it is clear, what you understand? Hello. Yes, tell me, Krishna, Sai. Are you clear? What's happening and what's going on? Everyone keep on mute and nothing is going to speaking out. See, first of all, try to understand. You people are not kids. Okay,
Am I
you
audible?
people almost is out of university, so try to speak out and see. Suppose if something you don't know, keep quiet. What is the use? No use at all. Tell me, Sai.
Sir, sometimes my mic is not working, sir. Compare with
That I
department
don't know,
wise.
right? Okay. Yeah.
Compare
Department wise.
sum of salaries, sir, for 2 departments.
Okay. So how are you going to get that, and what you want to do here?
First of all, we have to get the sum of salaries from department wise, sir. And by using
How do you
comparison
going
of,
to? Okay.
and by using comparison operator, we compare both of them.
Okay. So the requirement is clear for you, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Perfect. So can you tell me, Shirisha, how are you going to get it to department wise sum of salary? Hello.
Sir,
How do you going to get it department wise sum of salary? Or you know or don't know? Hello. Tell me,
department wise
madam. Sorry. How do you going to get department wise sum of salary? Hello. We are unable to hear you first of all. Hello. See, you are wasting time, Shirisha. So try to tell me you know or don't know. So tell me, Kiran. So how do you going to get it the department wise sum of salary?
I don't know, sir.
Sorry.
I don't know, sir. I have no idea.
Why, sir? Why you don't know? Almost it's a month now. Okay.
Yes, sir. In
Already
the
I told
middle of,
multiple times.
hello.
Yes, tell me, Kiran.
Yes, sir. In the
What
middle
is
I
the
have
use
missed
of
some
you are
classes.
coming last 1 month classes? Okay, why you are coming? If you don't know that concept, why you are coming for classes in the last 1 month? Why do you want to waste your time? So please stop it from tomorrow onwards sessions. Okay, if you are not going to prepare, okay, if you are not going to sending any assignments, you no need to come. Stop that tomorrow onwards. Right. So can you please tell me, Kavya? So the question is, how we will going to get it department wise sum of salary? In the SQL query, you can tell me how to write a SQL query for that query to get department wise sum of salary.
Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me, Kavya. So this is the question. Hello. Yes, Kavya, tell me.
Select varchar
Okay.
where
Right. Revati, can you please tell me?
Select sum of salary from department.
1 second. Select sum of sal from department. From department or MP? Hello.
MP, sir.
What you will going to get it? Total sum salary is coming. Where is the department by sum?
Select DEPT
Mm-hmm.
sum of salary.
Okay. DEPT, comma sal.
Employee.
Tell me, is it done or still anything pending?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
What is this, madam? Already I told, see, n number of times. It's very, very simple one.
Department number. Department number.
It's done. I did. Okay, this is the what I'm going to expecting. Understand? So this query, you have to put it into inside of the begin. How are you going to do? And if you are putting inside of the begin, you can going to write it to variables now. What are those variables? Into class ln underscore dpt number, comma lc underscore and ln underscore sums dpt sal, department wise sal. Okay. So how do you going to get it now? So you're going to get it multiple records, right? It's more records is coming. So that means self statement will not going to work. Yes or no? Self statement only going to accepting single value. Understand? Self statement it will going to accept only single value. So for this you can going to get it sum of salary of department 10 one self statement. Another self statement you can going to get a department 20. And 20 and 30 both you can going to compare with the conditions.
By using where condition, sir.
Yes, you can use the where condition, and here you can get it only one record where dpt number equal to
10.
dpt number equal to 10. So still so far we are not done the loops. Okay, so that is the reason. So that is the reason we are going to simply 1 second. Okay, so here we can now we will going to get it in a single record. So now you can going to use this these variables into the top. You can compare with that. Okay, so you don't want now ln department sal of 10. This is going to, you can declare it and you can going to compare with that. Anything wrong? See, that is what I told you. So without SQL, you are nothing will going to do in PLSQL. I'm really surprised. See, small single query we are asking. Some people said don't know. Some people said select. Some people not at all speaking out. It's really surprised and not happy about this situation also. I don't know what so you people have more important than this work. So try to do it. So I don't want to repeat the same thing from you people. So try to avoid this type of situations by next time onwards. I don't want other reasons, different type of reasons from your end, whatever it is, either network issue or whatever your personal issues. If you are coming classes, you should have to answer the questions and you should have to put your time to learn. No, sir, we don't want to answer. Just you can finish your course and leave it. Then I'm absolutely fine. I'm really happy about that also. I can finish it my course and then I will leave it. Okay. So this is the way you can going to do. So first you have to write it your SQL queries. See, suppose SQL query having some queue. What we will going to do? How do you going to handle it? You should have to put it into. So you can write a begin statement for the SQL statement also. Understand? So here department wise now. So you no need department. You can going to remove department also. The reason is one more you can going to do it. You can pass a parameter also. So that also you can do. Let's we'll going to show it. Begin and end you have to keep. Whenever you write a select statement in PLSQL block, must and should the SQL statement in between of the begin and end. Keep on mind. Keep on mind always. Whenever you are going to using begin statement, must and should the statement in between of the begin and end. Okay. Then. So here it is. Why begin and end your statement is needed? Okay, let's show you a small example now. Okay, now it's a small example. Let's take it into outside and show you. One more second. New tab. 1 second. Now see, suppose simply begin and okay. So now I wrote a small select statement. Select star from EMP where DPT number equal to 100. If I execute this, what will happen? SQL command not properly ended. Yes, semicolon missing. Now can you see? Into class is expected in select statement. Yes. So suppose some of what I will do, department number I took. DPT number into ln DPT number. Now understand, right? Why local variable is needed? Now you need the declare statement. As of now, you don't know you need a declare statement or not. As now you can go and you need the declare statement. Declare statement you can going to use. So declare of, you should have to declare that number variable. So like this way you can going now. Let's execute it. What is this? Anyone tell me? No data found.
No data.
What is the use of, why we are getting that error? Why we are getting no data found? Because the select statement is not fetching any data. Understand? This select statement, whatever you are using inside of the begin, it's not fetching any data. So how do you going to handle it now? No data found. You have to write your select in between of select statement. You can write a begin. Begin. Okay, end. So once you started begin, immediately you can end it, and then you can going to do exception. Exception to handle that error. What is the error? No data found.
No data found.
Yes. So you can come when others then just it's null. What else you can do? When no data found.
Okay.
This is the one you have. No data found, and you can going to use it into. Then you can display something. What do you want to display? dbms output put underscore line, dbms underscore output underscore put underscore line, right? Output dot put underscore line. I forget it. Output dot put underscore line.
Underscore line.
Output dot put underscore line.
Yes, sir.
Now what you need to do? No records found for passed parameters. No records found for passed parameter, passed department number. Understand? So this is the what you try to display. Now shall we execute now? Others, must and others. When others then, right? Yes, we have when others then. That should be the when others then is the last one, last exception, mandatory last exception. When others then is the last exception. You have to keep into the last. So you have to keep here. See, when no data found is the one, and when others then is the last exception. Even you can going to keep it in there also. Now see, PLSQL procedure completed successfully. What is the output is coming? No records found for passed department. So you are handling. See, why do you want to handle this statement? Because just now I told you, see, suppose if you go into any other big, so not only the statement, right? You are going to do lots of things in the begin and the end, right? You are going to see, suppose you wrote a 5 self statements. One self statement is no data found is coming. So if you are not handling the error, what will happen? The entire block is not going to execute. It will going to stop it. So must and should what you need to do whenever you are using self statement, you should have to handle it within the begin and end with the exception. No data found. Got it? So keep on mind these things. So it's very, very important concept. So if you are starting, you have a good habit to do these things, definitely you will going to do a good coding styles. Understand? See now in this, see suppose I wrote one self statement, okay, what else? Nothing, one more statement also I'm going to do it. Now this is the second one. Now see suppose I used 200 now. So now I try to execute these all the things in this. So now what will happen? You people think and tell me. So in this exam, if I am going to execute, what will happen? Okay, so now let's see and go into different right. Now what will happen if I execute this one? What is this error? So this is you are not declared properly the variable. You can go and declare a variable first. Okay, so this is just I'm going to put in some number. Okay, and one more is LN department number, suppose. Now F5. What is error? Anyone tell me? Encountered symbol end. Tell me what is the error? Encountered symbol end. So if you want, I will going to format the code also. Select the entire code, Control Shift F. So it's formatting your code. If it is some error is there, then code will not going to format also. Encountered symbol begin. Let's again executing. What is this? Encounter symbol end when expecting one of the following. Look at the code one by one lines all and tell me this is the one when others than put null condition. Let's compare with again. What is this? Table or view? The sequence reference is not allowed the context. It's thinking what is the error here? So try to look it now.
We have to put the second SQL statement in beginning.
No, that is the what I don't want to put it. So I want to show the error. So suppose now I compile line number 27, column number 6. Table or view as sequence A not allowed in this context. That means in the first select statement you are putting same variables. In second select statement also you are putting same variables, right? So let's put into the different variables now. Okay, let's put it LCN. Now I will declare two more variables now. Okay, now let's tell me still the same error is coming. Where it is? Where it is the same error? What is that error it is? Try to understand. Table or a view or a sequence. Table or view or sequence reference A not allowed in this context. Okay. And what else? Line number 30, column number 2. Okay. So line number 30, column number 2. Look that and tell me. So in this. Okay, let's comment into the second statement. Why can't you use? You can use it, right? Nothing it is. Okay, understand. 1 second now. Let's first execute the query. Right. So this is the error. Understand? So it's not a group by column. Okay, that's fine. No problem. We're going to keep group by now. Let's see. Right. Perfect. We got a only single record. If you are single record, we try to move into this variable. Perfectly fine. Nothing is wrong in this. We can use in this way. We can use. So nothing we are doing. Simple select statement we are written, and this group by we are doing department, and those variables we are moving there. And just we want to let's put it some DBMS statement and understand it's not the DBMS issue. So something the group by we are using, right, the statement. So that is it is going to causing the issue here. Okay, we are on EMP table. Let's see. So anyone got it? What is the issue?
No, sir.
Okay, let's see. So begin, we end the begin, that's fine. No, something it will going to holding. Let's take it out of this this only this statement, and we'll see outside. 1 second. Right. Understand. See, variables, sir. Where is your variables? AB variables. AB variables are not declared, right? A is equal to number of colon equal to 10. B equal to 20. Number of 20. Colon equal to 20. Right. So shall we going to do number of, sorry. We can do, right? Let's see. SQL error, yes. That is in DBMS, it will not accept that one. You have to use put underscore line only. So done. Understand? So this is the way we can going to do. So the reason is the variables we are missing. Now we can going to uncomment and see. So can you give me a second just to get a cup of water? So you can going to uncomment it. So uncomment and do it. Now what I want to try to explain it is, suppose if you are not using select statement begin within the end, what will happen? So now it is completed. Now why it is coming error? Anyone tell me? So I cleared it and I executed again. Why only error is coming? Give me a minute. I'm coming back in a second. Yes, back, please. Yeah, tell me. So why we got error? What it is? Where it is printing this? The last statement is executed. Why it is going to last statement? That is into the exception statement. Why it went to here? Why not executed this the rest of the code? Okay, suppose I am a good programmer, I am not handling the exception section here. So what will happen now? See, suppose if you are not handling the exception section, so what we will going to do it. So now let's execute it. What is this?
No data found.
No data found.
Second select statement didn't fetch the record.
Right. So now understand why we need a big. Now how to handle this one? Either you need to handle is the end of the begin exception section. But if you are going to handling end of the section, how do you going to know that error where it is coming from? No, right? Don't know, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Suppose, okay, let's, sir, I don't want to write a begin and handling this self statement of begin and end. But what I am saying, sir, I don't want to write a begin and end of this self statement. I want to handle it in the last. Absolutely fine. You can going to handle it into the last. Okay. But how do you going to know that where the error is coming from? Got it right? See, you suppose by the time you are using two select statements, maybe you are going to use more. At the time, how do you going to handle it? And how do you going to know that where the error is coming from? Yes or no? See, suppose you are going to write to 20 select statements. Okay, forget about 20. 10 select statements you have. In the 10 select statements, which select statement is giving the error? How do you going to know that? You don't have the tracking, right? See, suppose I try to display what you are going to put here in the main exception section. Main exception you are going to handling just error. That's all. You don't know any error is coming. You will going to jump into the main exception. The last exception you will going to jump. Now, if you are going to executing, just it is giving error. Yes, it is error. But how do you going to know that where the error is coming from here? Yes or no? Now, see, suppose simply I executed. So I went to DBMS. I see error. Yes. Now, if this error is coming from where it is in this. So now you came to the begin and try to looking the code into one by one. Even see, even keep on you are going to looking, no use. Any idea? Tell me how you will going to understand. Sorry.
We have to write exception for each select statement, sir.
Okay. That is you are going to handling your self statement errors. So now okay, let's do it for now. So now what I will going to do, I'm going to putting some exception. Okay. Okay, now see, now what I'm going to doing. So error emp table fetching data. Fetching data. Okay. This is the word. So I gave it clearly error. Now let's execute it now. Okay, it is completed. Now see, all statements are executed, but there is no error. Reason is this exception itself is handling. Got it?
Yes, sir.
The exception itself handling that, and it is going to execute by the rest of all the statements. So now tell me what you people are learned so far now. The first thing is the coding style. Suppose something you started, immediately you need to end. Whatever it is, either it's a begin or it's a if or it's a loop or it's a statement, whatever it is, immediately you need to end it. Another thing is each and every select statement you need to handle the exceptions. Okay. Third thing is until you don't know while start you are doing coding your variables. Do you know variables before?
No, sir.
No, right? You don't know any variables. So until you are using that variables, you don't know, right? So let me show you that variable something you want. So somewhere I pasted my package name. 1 second. Huh? Where is it? Okay, let's 1 second. Where it's gone? Just now I pasted a one package name, right? Give me a second. I think somewhere I pasted. Okay, fine. So that is the what. So until you are going to declaring your knowing your variables, you can't do. So now you can take it your department number. So first and second one. So you can going to compare with the variables. You can compare with these all things. This is the way you can going to use in your real time cases. So now if I am moving into some other conditions, you can see. So hope you people understand how you are using conditions in real examples also. So now you have comparison operators. Not only this conditional operators, you can going to use comparison operators also. So this is it's like operator we are using. The value is a variable. If value like pattern, then if the condition is the true, then it will true. If it is the false, if it is going to false. Okay. So and you can use into between operator also. Okay. So how we will going to use between operator? Okay. So all you can going to use between, not between, like, not like, okay, in condition. Okay, so this is the what it's going to happening. So you see each and every operator you have to use it. So between how you are using, okay, not between how to use. See, simply this is also, it is a very simple example. Okay, so if x between 5 and 20 is the x is 10, it will going to checking. Yes, condition is true, then it will print. If condition is false, it is coming down. X between 5 and 10, x between 5 and 20, x not between. Here it is, see, simple it is, you no need to go for constant values. See, here it is, if it is x is a constant variable, small variable. Now instead of x, you can go fetch it your data, salary you can going to take it. Got it? You can compare with your SQL query. Okay, now suppose this is a SQL query. Oh, sorry, PLSQL concept. In this PLSQL concept, you are using operators. These operators, how are you going to compare with fetch your salary and use the in between of x, you can going to use your salary. Okay, got it. So how are you going to use in and null conditions, seasonal conditions also you can going to use. See, suppose I have a letter of M, the letter in A, B, C. No, letter is M. Now the letter is in, it's true. The letter is null, yes, it will going to print like this way. So in this example, what you understand, how to use your operators in, is, null, between, not between, like, all things you can going to use it. Now logical operators, and or. In the similar way, and or also how to going to use. We have two variables A and B. A and B. If A and B means it's a true, right? A and B. A is a true, they are good. B is false. It is. So this example will not going to help you in a real time case. But which example it will going to help? So you can use it in differently. A and B. Now suppose salary, you can going to use both the conditions also. See, I'm not going to show it each and every example. See, now suppose you get it LN underscore department number, LN underscore DEPT number, okay, and LN underscore salary. Understand? So how are you going to write your conditions? If, okay, now you can see, if LN underscore department DEPT number equal to 10. Okay, perfect. So you have this condition. Then, so if I start if means immediately then and end if. I did end if. Okay, perfectly fine. Okay, one more condition I am going to do. Now, if means immediately end if. Okay, so now sal ln underscore sal greater than 5,000. Okay, then yes, perfectly fine. That condition also fine. Now tell me, I want to check both the conditions. Anyone tell me how I can going to handle it? In the first example, I checked it only the department condition. In the second example, I did only the salary condition. Now I want to check both the conditions.
Using AND operators.
And operator.
Yeah, tell me, Sai, how I can going to write it? If, okay, I did if means and if.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
If LN department number equal to 10.
Okay.
And
okay.
LN salary.
And
LN salary.
yeah. And then, so understand, right? So now you are using both the conditions. You can going to use R condition, or you can going to use different conditions. Got it? So this is the way you can going to do it. And now just I want to check it. I want to check first condition as a department. First condition department, and second condition is salary. First condition is department. First condition is department. Condition is a department. And then second condition is going to salary. How I will going to do? Second condition is I want to do salary. I don't want to check both at a time. I want to check only the first condition department and followed by salary. How we will going to do that?
Or condition.
By using
No, see, I try to understand the requirement is. I want to check validate the condition department condition first. If department is true, then I want to check next level salary.
If department number equal to 10, if inside if, sir.
Yes, if within the if. Understand? If within the if. So first condition we are going to checking department salary, department ln underscore DEPT. Department number equal to 10. Yes, first condition is true. Then again we are going to checking the second condition. If so, if you are started, it means immediately you need to end if.
Candy.
Yeah. So this is the way you can go into. So is this if the condition first condition failed, what will happen? If the first condition failed, is the second condition will going to execute? No, right?
Second condition.
See, this condition is failed. Is it going to execute second condition?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay. So once if the first
sir.
condition is failed, second condition will not going to execute. Okay, I want to check one more condition. I want to check one more condition. It is going to different than that. So suppose I want to check it here. It is going to commission is null. I will going to write one more if condition. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ln commission. Now see, suppose first condition is true, then it jump into the second condition. Second condition failed. Third condition will execute? No.
No.
So what I can use here is null condition also I can use. Here what I can use, salary between, ln salary between also I can use. Here what I can use in condition also. Why can't you use in condition? In department 10,20. Is it possible or not? It's possible. Got it?
Yes, sir. Possible.
Okay. So this is the way. Now I will going to ask few more questions now. The entire all things I'm going to putting in between a begin and end. Begin and end. Begin and end. What statement is missing here? Just I write a begin and end. What it is missing as per your coding style? Exception. Immediately you do the exception, right?
Exception.
Yeah. When others than.
Then.
So where you will going to keep your all the statements? You can keep into your statements. Got it? So this is the way you can going to. Shall I write a select statement of here? Yes, you can going to write
Yes,
your
sir.
select
Yes, sir.
statement. Select star from EMP where DPT number equal to 10. Okay. Here what we can write? ln underscore department number. Okay. And ln underscore cell. Sum of cell. You can going to do sum of cell. You can do it. Okay. This is the way you can going to do. What else? ln underscore commission. Okay. So what else you can going to do? Group by. What it is group by?
ln underscore tip.
DPT number, comma, sum of cell, comma, commission into. Okay. So this is the way you can going to do. Now group by DPT number, comma, commission, non-group columns. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So now what I told, if you write a begin means select means, or if you write a select means, you should be within the begin and
End.
And
is there any hard to do coding? It's very simple, right? How we are doing? It's very simple. So you can going to do like this. When no data found. Then understand? So DVM statement you can get to display. So what is that? No data found. So whatever it is, the error you are fetching, the data, no data found. You can write it, whatever the statement it is. If you want, you can going to write it. So you can write it. Now you can going to use it into different statements you can in your query. Understand? Now what you realized it now? Yes, you need a declare variable. Yes or no? Yes or no? See,
Yes, sir.
now you need a declare.
Yes, sir.
Declare you can going to do. So you can going to use it into your declare variables. So this is the way of style coding. So now declare until you don't know what variables you used it, right? According to your requirement, you can going to use it into n number of variables. Number. Okay, it's a number. It's a number. Okay, so this is the way you can going to do. Now, what you can do, what do you want, you can take it and put it into the in now. Department number, salary, okay, LN salary, LN commission, whatever the statements you want to do perform, you can perform it inside. Now you can going to write it inside. What you want to do, you can do it. If condition, what do you want to do? You want to print something? Yes, you can print something. Your salary you can print, your commission you can print, you can going to do it whatever you want. Got it? As of now, just I'm putting nulls. So each statement condition, at least something one statement is going to ask. It required. Got it? So now you can going to do it whatever you want. You can do it. Now let me format my code. If you format, then it will going to looks fine. See, it is giving some error. Why this error it is? Somewhere it is still some issue is there. What is that issue? What is the issue? If you want to understand what is the error it is, just copy. I will cut it here and I will take a new tab. What is this error? Encountered symbol then or then, not then. Understand? If else then. No, it's clear, correct only, then only, right? Give me a second. Then only, sorry.
PHN.
So somewhere it is spelling mistake. It is there.
What about
Let
we
me
put
see
then?
that. Correct only, then only. Where it is missing? Encountered symbol, then expecting one of the following. How many if conditions you wrote? Okay. Fine, right? So where the problem is? Double quote delimited identifier. Right. See here, between 5,000, 3,000 and 5,000. And the condition is missing, right? And down.
Yes, sir. We giving just upper bound.
So this is the what? It is going to 5,000. Now let's see. See, successfully completed. Now see, what you want, you can do it inside of the conditions. So depends on your requirement, you can do a number of things. Now anyone tell me, is it possible to write a select statement inside of the begin, inside of the if condition?
Yes, sir.
Is it possible to write else statements?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the possibilities you have? All possibilities you can do. What are the possibilities you have? You can do it all the possibilities. So this is the way of style you can going to do. Okay, so this is the way of style you can going to do. So you will be become sometime. It will not come in the overnight. Keep on mind, all of you. It will not at all come over the night. So keep on practicing, keep on studying, keep on going to doing hard work. So definitely you people become very strong in this subject wise. But over the nights, sir, I struggled 2 days, but I didn't get it. No, it will not come. So keep on going to practice. Definitely you people become very strong in coding side. So try to practice SQL more. Okay, in the SQL, if you people are not prepared well, so there is no use of PLSQL. See, simple query I asked it, everyone is going to hands up.
This conference will now be recorded.
So now if statement is there, this if statement you can going to handle it into the end is else statement. You can going to write it else. So you can going to put null statement, whatever it is. Okay, this is else statement of first if condition. You can write it of second if statement. You can going to write it second. Let me take a new example. So now I started a if condition. What will happen immediately? End if. Okay. Shall I write a else statement for this? Yes, you can write else statement for this. You can going to write it else statement for that. Now I started a if condition. Immediately I did end if. Okay. Now I did a else statement for this. Else. Now my question is it possible to write inside of else? Is it write a if statement?
Yes, sir.
Sorry.
Yes, sir. Possible, sir.
Yes, you can write it a if statement inside of else, but else if you can do. Understand? So else if you can do, else is there. Now, if condition of suppose ln department equal to 10, PPT number equal to 10. Okay, perfectly fine. So then, okay, now else if of again you can going to do it. Now in this, how many statements is going to execute? Now else if of department 20, then okay, and else if of again department 30, then now tell me in this example how many statements is going to execute? How many statements is going to execute? Else statement. How many statements will execute? Any one condition only true. Understand? If first condition is the true, then it will execute inside of that if statement. It will not going to check if else statements and all. Understand? So suppose first condition failed, then it will check second condition. Second condition failed, third condition it will check. All conditions are failed, then it will go to else statement. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now this example now. So my one more point. Is it possible to write in else level else condition level. Or if statement is possible, yes, it's possible. You can write it too. Else statement, you can write it. Okay, keep on mind, this is very important concepts it is. So shall I use it begin statements? Yes, you can going to write it begin, you can going to do it whatever it is, exceptions, whatever it is, you can going to do it. So shall I write in the else statement if conditions, inside of if conditions you can use your self statements, DML statements, whatever it is, all things will come. Okay, so let's see one more example. So you can see this is theoretical, just read it. Okay, practically is very important. See, simple example it is. A less than 20. Nothing, these examples will not help you. Okay, this is for only basic conditions. Understand? But so this example also already we did. Update statement we are doing. Salary less than 22,000, then we are updating the customer's salary. What you need to keep on mind is very important concept is how the conditions we are going to using, how the taxes we are using. So that is very important. Keep on mind. If else if statement also, you can see that else if statement. Until else if statement conditions are true, then it will going to execute it. Now you can see if a is equal 10, condition is the true, then it will display. Then else if it will going to check again, else if it will going to again, all else ifs will be failed, then it will go to else statement. None of the value is matching, the exact value is 100. Now you can go else statements. So that it means none of the values are matching, means the else statement is executed. And we have case statement also. Case is like working like a if else statement only. Okay, but here it is case, we have value method and condition method. See, suppose case of selector, the selector is going to come compared with value 1, value 2, value 3. If the selector is matching with the value 1, then S1 will going to print. If the selector is matched with value 2, then S2 will going to print. The selector is matched with the value 3, S3 will going to print. Understand? So else end of this else statement, case statement also you can do case selector when statements. You can going to write it n number of n statements. Finally, else statement you can do it. All the when conditions failed, the default else statement will going to execute. Now we have one more is there. You no need to put the selector. And the selector directly can going to use condition basis in the when clause level. See here, expression when code block 1. So that means expression is matching with when condition 1, code block 1 is going to execute. The expression is not matched with any when condition, then it will going to work a default one else statement. So keep on mind this, how it will going to work. You can see now the grade of char of A, now grade is matching with any condition, then the output will going to print. When A, when B, when C, when D, F. A is a excellent. Yes, excellent will going to print. Now, grade is a selector in this case statement. Okay, when A, B, C, D, F is there, right? Those all are the conditions. Based on that condition truth, the DBMS output will going to print. Is it clear, or people have any questions here? Okay.
Clear.
Now the same example, what you can do, instead of grade, you are going to put it to the searched case statement. See now, instead of grade, previous condition, what will happen? Selector is in the case level. Now it is into condition level. So directly you are going to using into our condition itself, but both are working in the similar way, but conditionally it will going to work here. Now see, the previously you are putting grade top, but now grade is down. Grade is means conditionally we are going to do. Conditioning we can write it. Grade A less than B, A greater than, grade less than value, grade greater than value, whatever it is. Any condition you can going to write it. Not only this one, any condition you can write it. Okay, that's all. So nested if condition. So just now we already discussed if within the if. You can write it n number of if conditions like that way. But the starting if failed, nothing will going to execute inside of the condition. So keep on mind, nested if means if within the if.
Sir.
So if first condition is failed, inside of that any statements, all statements will going to fail. Sir, why these conditions are very important? See, suppose someone is coming to in your home, so they are going to note down of all the details for a person to apply for the voter ID. Okay, they open a one form and they are entering all the details, name of the person and son or daughter of the person, and then address and qualification, and followed by Aadhaar number and bank account details, like that. Everything you fill it 4-5 forms. In the last form, one checkbox is there. Are you under age of 18 or above age of 18? Yes or no? The checkbox. If you have below under 18, what is the use of you did all the work? Understand? So at the time, what is his first priority checkpoint? Age. See, whenever your age is more than 18, then only can going to check remaining all the things. So do you have a PAN card or not? Do you have Aadhaar card or not? Do you have a permanent address or not? Understand? And do you have a holding the degree or not? Whatever it is, the rest of all things. So this type of, see, when you are doing your coding also, always you have to think like that way. Suppose now you want to process your employee's salary. What condition you need to check first? First of all, how many employees are there? Yes or no? If there is no employees, what you will going to process? Nothing. First you have to check the employees, and then you have to check your how many leaves you utilized it, and how do you have any loans it is. These are the things you have to check it, right?
Yes, sir.
Got it now? So like that way it will going to work. Okay, so hope all of you understand. So now let's move on to see here. We have some more examples. So I will going to start the loops. So next session. So far we're going to do some. So any questions so far?